So here we are, we're in Glasgow, and that is the girls' studio from the outside. See the top floor with, what was it, 7 of them?
Yeah, 7 windows.
7 windows up
Pink
the top.
poster.
Which one?
The pinkish poster.
The pinkish poster that's kind of looking a bit decayed and decrepit, but the studio we're about to go in and have a quick squiz, right?
Yeah.
This being Elle, say hi.
Hi.
Right, here goes, we're going in. Here we go, entrance.
Welcome.
Wow. This being the studio.
So come through.
Let's have a look.
Bathroom.
Hey guys, this is Nathan from AustraliaWOW, and we're live and direct here from Glasgow in the UK. We're downtown Glasgow at the moment. We're about to have a cheeky little interview with the lovely Jen and Elle from Ford Fitness here in Glasgow. They're going to show and tell how they actually achieved, or are underway to achieving, an amazing transformation of the gym that you just had a walk through now, with nothing only but amazing personalities and some VC money through one of the online VC companies. It's very interesting. So let's kick off. Alright, so just tell everyone, point, who's Elle, which one's Jen?
Do you not even know who you are?
Seriously?
Jen. I'm Jen. Hello.
Well, I'm glad we've established that at least, alright. 2 wonderful business women who can't actually work out which is which of their names. So we're going well so far. So, setting up the studio, tell us the story behind setting up the studio. Why did you even want to? It would be easier surely to go and work somewhere else and do your group stuff, and why did you want to set up a studio then?
Because we don't want to work for anybody else, because they will tell us what to do, and we don't want to do what anybody else tells us.
You don't strike me as that sort of, like, just, you know, like you're a bit of a wallflower, I feel there, Elle.
The studio was at the end of our 5-year plan. We had this great 5-year plan all drawn out, and at the end of year 1, we were teaching class here, and the landlord came in after class, and we got talking to him and found out this place was up for rent. So now we have the lease.
Yay!
Yay!
When does it all kick off, girls?
Couple of weeks.
A couple of weeks.
So it's end of July now. Hopefully we'll be open full time 1st of October.
1st of October.
Yes.
And so girls, tell us about, because the big question that everyone wants to know is about the whole Kickstarter.com, the whole Seeders.com, the whole sites that are around at the moment that seem to be popping up like mushrooms, about how you raise capital from crowdsourced funds. Which site did you girls use?
BloomVC.com.
And what was the attraction for doing this to start off with? Like, why did you want to go down the route of getting somebody else's money through this method instead of the traditional means?
Didn't want to get a bank loan, didn't have a bank loan, and we were at a networking event, and Amanda Boyle from BloomVC, the owner of it, was speaking at it, and spoke to her afterwards about what projects were on their site, how you went about activating a project on the site, and if our project would be good enough to put on it. We then met with her a couple of months later, and then within the space of 3 days had our entire project drawn up, all the promises. When people give money, they make a promise, and they buy a selected promise, various amounts of money, so ranging from £5 to £500. You make a promise, and then if we reach 100% of the target, we get the money and they get their promises. But if you don't fulfill your 100%, nobody gets anything. You don't get your money, they don't get the promises, they get their money back. It's great.
That's pretty amazing stuff. So the money that comes in, like, so someone sets say, I don't know, £50 promised to you girls. What do you give them for the £50, for example?
Our £50 is a yearly discount, so 10% discount for a year. Plus they also got our 20-day detox plan, our 5-day detox plan, recipe book, beach body workout plan, and a virtual high five.
A virtual high five?
Oh, yeah.
We send virtual high fives out to people on Twitter and Facebook.
So you're very, very heavy users on social networking, right?
Yeah. We currently have virtual cups of tea for sale. So you can buy a cup of tea for £5.
virtual cups of tea. So how does that work? Is that through your Twitter or your Facebook?
Through Facebook.
Okay, so they visit your Facebook site and they can buy you a cup of virtual tea.
Yes, they can.
Wow, okay. How many people have done that? When did you launch that, and how many people have actually done that so
Launched
far?
that a couple of two days yesterday.
Yesterday morning it went live.
2 bought.
And 2 have been bought so far already.
So you've
And promoting it.
Wow. But you girls are the queen of tweets, I believe, as well, right?
Well, yeah.
We get a lot of our clients through Twitter.
And how do you get the clients through Twitter? Or what? How?
I think they see us chatting to each other on it. We've got 2 business accounts and 2 personal accounts. And they see us talking about our classes, what we're doing, what other people are doing, other clients tweet us about things. And they just see all the chatter coming up. And it's good, it's like a wee family.
And you think that whole family, the whole social side of the social networking is what kind of people are digging about you girls?
Yeah. Because we want people to feel like they're part of it. That is, although we are 2girls1plan for our fitness, we're trying to build a wee community of people so that it's not just about us, it's about all the people that did the crowdfund, so they're now part of our team. So it's gradually getting bigger.
So I think that's part of the secret as well, it would seem. If you've actually gone out through one of these crowdsourcing fund sites, the people that are giving you or pledging the money are also got like an investment in you as well, haven't they?
Yeah. Yeah, so a lot of the time it's us that they buy into it, because quite a few people don't even come to our classes or they haven't been to our classes yet, but they want to in the future, so it's the people that they're buying into to start with rather than the actual product.
Do you think that without your social networking before you went on the site, do you think you would have been as successful raising the funds? And how?
People in the States and Australia that just know us through Facebook and Twitter and speak to us through Facebook and Twitter that have given us money, that put money and got promises from us.
That's awesome. So you actually have pledges from Australia for a Glasgow-based studio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
America, yeah.
And America. Wow. And so how much did you actually want to raise on the site?
2,000.
This is £2,000?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much did you actually raise?
2,200.
2,200.
Yeah.
How long did that take from start to finish?
30 days.
That's 30 days. But we've had, since that's finished, we've also had other people say, oh, we missed the deadline for it, and they've then transferred money over to us since then. We've managed to get another couple hundred from that as well.
You girls are shining examples of early adopters of such a technology. What sort of advice would you have for any other personal trainer that was thinking of going down this route of crowdsourced funds?
Stop thinking about it, just go and do it. All the things take a day to come up with all your promises, and then a day for it to get approved, and then the next day it's live. Just go and do it, stop thinking about it. We thought about it for 3 months and we shouldn't have. We should have done it in April.
And don't be afraid to ask people for money, because you'll be surprised at people that will come forward and actually give you money and they don't think it's cheeky.
You girls don't really strike me as the cheeky types, I won't lie.
We're not.
Have you bought a cup of tea yet?
No, but I've got, you can see there's 2 Cafe Neros just there, more of a coffee drinker. Girls, this is an amazing opportunity for you. I wish you the best as well. I know that everyone watching this at the moment is just going to be gobsmacked by the sheer audacity of both of you to come up with such an amazing plan of raising the funds. Hats off to both of you. So what are the immediate plans in the future then? You've raised the funds through the site. Have all the pledges come in so far?
Yeah.
All the pledges come in the day it closes. Everything happens within 24 hours, and you have the money.
And so that comes in, so people pledge through the PayPal system, through the site?
Yeah.
Okay, and then the site releases all of the funds?
Yeah.
So the whole 206% funding comes back to you, or how does it work?
I think out of 2,200, with the bloom tape, 4%. Bloom tape's 4%.
And there's nothing to actually set it up?
No, it's not free.
Okay, so if you don't...
BloomVC.com give you the best support. They tweet for you, they write blogs about you, they were brilliant. Because they're Glasgow based and it's local, it's really good because other people it's quite a small social network here, and especially through the Scottish businesswomen. They all know all of us, or they all know they follow us on tweets. So
So again, it was really down to, I mean, online stuff is one thing, but you girls have nailed it by doing the offline stuff as well. Face-to-face meetings, business breakfasts.
Yeah, we did quite a lot of networking breakfasts and networking meetings and stuff like that to get out there even more.
So in 30 days you actually set up, you got it approved within the 24 hours with the bloomvc.com. And within 30 days you'd raised all the money, and 24 hours after it closed, right, all the funds were released to you girls minus the 4% for bloomvc.com.
Yeah.
Would you recommend other PTs do this then, or?
Yeah.
That's pretty good advice. So girls, can you tell us a bit about the actual Bloom VC mechanism? Alright, so someone makes a pledge. Right, what actually happens? How do you keep in touch with them? Like, is it hard work? Like, tell us how the actual system works, the mechanism works.
When the site's live, someone makes a pledge and you get an email through saying they've made a pledge. It also appears on the website telling you who it is and what pledge they've made, so everyone can see everyone else's pledges. You've got a comments page and you can keep them all up to date with what's going on. There's also all your contact details on it, Facebook, your Twitter, LinkedIn, everything's connected to it. You can upload videos, you can upload photos. After the 30 days when your time's ran out, you then get access to the back system and you get access to the pledger's email address. So you can send out an email list to them with their promises on it. So then you've then got that contact with that person's interested in your business as well. So nothing's held back from you.
Right.
We'll give you access to everything.
Is that even if you don't be successful raising the entire amount, you still get those details or not? Okay, so assuming that you get the 100%, it's like you get the whole back office system, you get all of the details, it's up to you then to, do you have to chase the money, or is it, so that's all done
You make your
automatically?
pledge through PayPal, and PayPal approves you do that.
Okay, but the site looks after that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
There were a couple of issues where email addresses were wrong, and it was all just ironed out really smoothly and really professional and quickly.
And was it a simple case of just set and forget, or other trainers looking at this thinking, well, that seems like a good idea, I'll just quickly do that? What would be the pitfalls of doing it? Was there a lot of work keeping the database active and the interest going and the momentum, or?
Every single day, 2 or 3 times, if not more a day, you had to try and work out when your peak followers were online, so your people on Facebook, people on Twitter, so obviously Twitter feeds goes quickly. It's your own database of people that you need to contact. Bloom VC don't have a database of people that they'll send out on your behalf. You have to put in a lot of the work, and once they see that you're doing the work, they'll also send tweets out to their followers so that it is spreading further, but it's up to you to do the majority of the work.
So you've got to kickstart it yourself with your own database of people, and then if bloomvc.com look at it and go, well, that looks like a worthwhile, all right, then they start marketing out on your behalf as well.
They obviously want it to work for you as well, so they give you as much support, but it's up to you to find your own initial database and then maybe retweet things on your behalf, but they won't email out your project to their email list. That's up to you to do your own email list.
So there was a constant effort on your part during the 30 days to actually keep the momentum going.
Yeah.
What was the best way that you found you did that? Just by being yourselves, or did you? How did it work? How did you keep the momentum going?
Constant chat on Twitter, but constant networking as well, so that then people would find out about it, and then they would tweet about it, or they would tell someone else about it. I went to an event after it closed, and everyone kept coming up and asking me how it had went, because they all seen it through the network organiser's Twitter feed. He had tweeted it out to them, so they all knew about it, and some of them had made promises as well. So we've got to meet some of the people who had made promises who we didn't know before. So we've made contacts through it as well.
So are there any downsides to this? I mean, it sounds wonderful, you get your funds, it's very simple, there's a lot of upkeep on it. Do you girls see there's a downside to this?
Stressful. I don't think it's slept right for the 30 days, because at the start it kind of peaks and everyone's in and everyone's giving you money because they know about it, because we've been talking about it, and then it kind of cools off and there was nothing for a good few days, and people were like, oh, when it got to about 10 days, people were starting to go, you know, you might not make it. And we were going, of course we're going to make it.
And our last 2 days, we had a heart attack.
Yeah,
Just
last 2 days didn't like to keep up. So
Sending
stressful.
It was stressful.
text, email, phone, everybody who had said that they were going to promise at the start, they still hadn't, and chased them up and say, look, please, give us your money.
So there's an awful lot of upkeep on a daily basis.
Yeah.
If you're going to do it, you've got to clear your diary for 30 days to just do it. We were up for maybe about 20 hours a day between the two of us because we were constantly doing things to constantly catch everyone. Yeah.
Do you see this being used in the future by a lot of other PTs, or do you think we're on a Groupon type thing where it peaks and then kind of goes down? Do you think, whereabouts do you think it places now? Is it a new technology that everyone should get into, or what do you think?
On the sites that we've seen, we don't have, they've got categories, and a lot of them are categories that are creative categories, so it's really popular in the film industry. I think there's going to be a boom in small businesses, but I don't think it'll be a boom in the fitness industry, it'll just be a boom across small independent businesses outside of kind of film and arts.
So if you can see some PT studios on there, the way that you girls have done it is not only do these people have a financial interest in your company essentially, but they also have like a vested connection with you beyond the financial. You know, it's like they've invested in something good. You know, they're helping somebody else. Is that fair to say?
Yeah.
We've got to have something that's unique as well, because you can't just say I'm a personal trainer and I want to open my own studio. There has to be another reason, there has to be something bigger that makes you unique, why they're going to pick you over somebody else.
And what makes you girls unique?
You've met us.
I think because we've worked so hard in the past year, everyone knows just how hard we've worked, and what we're aiming for is something that a lot of people want in Glasgow. There's not any other small studios like this. There's not any other young trainers doing what we're doing or teaching the way that we teach. Very different.
Definitely not female anyway.
No. Glasgow's very much male dominated in the fitness world. If there are females, they're not making ripples the way that we are.
You are both unique. I'll give you that. In a good way.
Kind of.
Anyway, girls, it's been wonderful meeting both of you. I wish you the best of luck, and we can't wait to see what else you do.
Thanks.